Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Subconscious Barriers to Holiday Joy, your guide to a more fulfilling festive season and understanding and overcoming inner obstacles. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey into one of the most intriguing aspects of our psyche, the subconscious mind. This powerful inner realm influences our beliefs, our emotions, habits, and even our physical health. And we're going to dive into all of that now. So, imagine, if you will, an iceberg floating in a calm Arctic sea. What you see above the water represents your conscious mind, the part that thinks, analyzes, and makes daily decisions. However, below the surface lies the vast bulk of the iceberg, the part that you don't see, the invisible, and is immense. It's so large. This is your subconscious. Unlike the conscious mind, which processes one thing at a time, the subconscious is incredibly multifaceted. It's a storehouse of memories and feelings and skills, every moment you've ever experienced, every emotion that you've ever felt. It's all there, even if you're not actively thinking about it. Everything, everything possible. The subconscious mind is also the seat of our automatic processes. It keeps your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your eyes blinking without you needing to instruct your body to do so. We don't sit around saying, okay, breathe. Okay, let it out. Okay, we got to pump the blood. Okay, breathe, let it out. We don't think about all of that. But it doesn't end there. Okay, the subconscious is like the autopilot of your life. It holds deep seated beliefs, attitudes, and prejudice formed from past experiences, maybe our societal influences. These in turn shape your reactions and behaviors without you even realizing it. During the holidays, these subconscious factors come into play: the joy, the stress, the expectations, and the nostalgia of all magnified. For many of us, the subconscious scripts from our past dictate how we feel and act more than the present moment. So, today's session aims to help you recognize and understand these hidden drivers. By bridging them into the light, that you will learn to navigate the festive season with a sense of calm, joy, and authenticity. So, as we pause here, I want you to reflect. What are some patterns that you've noticed in your behavior around the holidays that might be influenced by your subconscious? Keep that question in mind as we dive deeper into understanding and transforming our subconscious landscape. So, let's start by picturing the mind as a vast ocean. On the surface, there are waves and tides. This is our conscious mind. It's everything that you are currently aware of. This is where our rational thinking, our short-term memory, and our voluntary actions take place. This is the part of the mind that's reading these words on the screen, the conscious versus the subconscious, and it's processing them right now. But beneath the surface, there's a whole world that exists deep within the ocean, much like our subconscious. So here's how they differ. The conscious mind, it's analytical and logical. It works with information that you're actively focusing on. It handles tasks like critical thinking and deliberate actions. You use it to make conscious decisions like choosing what to wear or solving a problem at work. And the subconscious, this is intuitive and emotional. It operates below the level of your conscious awareness. It manages beliefs, emotions, habits, and values, its protective reactions, long term memory, and imagination. It's the driving force behind the automatic actions like driving a car or tying your shoelaces, and emotional responses which can be triggered without a conscious thought. During the holidays, your conscious mind thinks about the tasks at hand, planning the meals, buying gifts, and scheduling gatherings. And simultaneously, your subconscious mind might be triggering feelings of warmth and nostalgia, or perhaps anxiety and sadness based on your past experiences and deep seated beliefs. Understanding this distinction is very crucial. It empowers you to recognize that while your conscious mind is the captain of our ship, steering and making decisions, the subconscious mind is the engine below, powering your journey and often setting the course based on your old maps. So, as we move forward, we'll explore how to update these maps and ensure that the subconscious mind is supporting you in sailing towards a joyful and fulfilling holiday season. So, I invite you to consider this. Have you ever reacted to a holiday situation in a way that surprised you? Perhaps more emotion than you had expected. Could this have been your subconscious mind at work? So hold that thought as we explore how to navigate these thoughts and these emotions. So your subconscious mind is always active. It's always listening and always influencing. It never turns off. From the moment you wake up to the moment you fall asleep, it runs the show behind the curtains. In your daily life, the subconscious mind is your inner autopilot, and it's responsible for habitual behaviors such as your morning routine or the way that you react to stress. Emotional responses like joy at a familiar song or irritation in traffic. Beliefs and self-image, which dictate how you see yourself and interact with the world around you. Your body's automatic functions, such as your heartbeat, digestion, and breathing. It works tirelessly processing information from your environment and referencing your past experience to guide your reactions and your decisions. Have we experienced this before? So during the holiday season, when the holidays roll around, the subconscious mind draws from the past holiday experiences, which can surface as unexplained mood swings or feelings. You might feel melancholy without knowing why, or stressed at the thought of holiday preparations. This amplifies deep-seated beliefs about our family, our self-worth, and giving. If you believe holidays are a time of happiness, you feel a pressure to be joyful even when you're not. Triggers stress responses, especially if the past holidays have been challenging. The subconscious doesn't forget that, and it often anticipates similar stressors as the season approaches. The holidays can be a time of heightened emotional and subconscious activity. And your inner self might be trying to recreate the magic of holidays past or protect you from the pain of difficult ones. Recognizing this can help you understand why you might overreact to small things, why you feel drained after the festivities, or why you might feel a sense of loss or longing without a clear reason. So we need to empower ourselves. So understanding the role of the subconscious is empowering. It means that you can work to create a new positive holiday experience that will become the subconscious memories of the future. You can actively choose to release old patterns and negative associations. You are not the mercy of your past. With conscious effort, you can guide your subconscious to support the joy, peace, and connection that you deserve during the holiday season. As we navigate the rest of today's session, we will uncover the strategies to harmonize your conscious desires and your subconscious inclinations to make the most out of every moment in the holiday season. Think about a holiday tradition that means a lot to you. How might your subconscious be contributing to this feeling? Is there a less joyful tradition or feeling like you'd like to change it? So keep these thoughts in mind as we learn to navigate through all of this. As we peer deeper into the subconscious mind, let's focus on identifying patterns that can impact our holiday experiences. These patterns, often rooted in stress, anxiety, and past events, can cast long shadows over our festive spirit. So patterns are subconscious mind's way of applying old solutions to a new situation. They are tracks laid down by repeated thoughts and experiences, and during the holidays, these patterns can become more pronounced. Your body's response to a holiday demands can mirror stress reactions to past pressures. And these signs include tension headaches, restlessness, or a sense of overwhelm. These patterns can be triggered by holiday crowds, end of year deadlines, or family dynamics. And then you have anxiety patterns. Anxiety can arise from the subconscious mind's attempt to prepare for the perceived holiday challenge. Symptoms might manifest as insomnia, irritability, or a pervasive sense of dread. These patterns often stem from the uncertainties about the social interactions, financial concerns, and or just striving for the perfect holiday. Then you have the influence of past holiday experiences. Our happiest and most challenging holidays leave a strong imprint on our subconscious. You may find yourself replicating family traditions, even those you don't particularly enjoy. Conversely, the subconscious might be trying to protect you from reliving a past holiday trauma or disappointment. The key to managing these patterns is recognition and understanding. And when you identify the pattern, you can begin to address it. So notice when the stress and anxiety are patterns rather than a direct response to what's happening now. Consciously choose to engage in activities that break the cycle. Deep breathing, walking, or meditative practices. Reflect on past holidays with compassion and consider creating new traditions that better serve you and your current well-being. Remember, patterns are not your destiny. They are simply the subconscious mind's way of using the past to inform you of the present. With the awareness, you can rewrite these patterns and form a new, healthier one. So let's take a moment. Think about one of the holiday patterns that you'd like to change. Share it in the chat if you'd like to. I would really love to hear your feedback, or write it down for a personal reflection. This acknowledgement is the first step towards the transformation. Our next focus is on emotional triggers and the learned behavior that they provoke. These are the subconscious cues that prompt automatic reactions, often rooted in past experiences. So, every one of us has emotional triggers, specific sights, sounds, smells, or situations that evoke a strong emotional response. These triggers can instantly transport us back to the moment in time, and they're especially potent during the holidays. Emotional triggers can be positive, like the warmth felt from the scent of a holiday spice. Oh, I love that. They can also be challenging, like the anxiety from hearing a particular holiday song associated with a stressful past event. Triggers are often linked to learned behaviors, responses we've unconsciously adopted to cope with a past emotion. And a learned behavior could be reaching for comfort food when feeling a holiday stress, or avoiding a certain holiday activity due to past conflicts. These behaviors were once survival strategies, the subconscious mind's way of protecting us. Although this might not serve us anymore, they persist until we consciously address and reprogram them. The holiday season, rich with sensory experience and societal expectations, can be a minefield of triggers and behaviors. So recognize and acknowledge your triggers. Self awareness is the first step towards change. When you feel a trigger, pause and breathe. Give yourself a moment to choose how you want to respond rather than following the automatic behavior. Replace the negative coping strategy with a positive one. Instead of stress eating, for example, you might choose a brisk walk or a few moments of deep breathing. Identify which behaviors are learned reactions and emotional triggers. Reflect on their origins and consider if they are still necessary. Gradually unlearn these behaviors by practicing new, healthier responses. Remember, emotional triggers are learned behaviors and they're not your fault, but they are your responsibility to manage, especially if they impact your quality of life during the holidays. So, our sense of self worth is like a foundation of a house. Often it's invisible, yet it supports everything built upon it. During the holidays, our beliefs about our worthiness can become especially prominent. So, these are deeply held convictions that we have about ourselves that operate below the level of conscious awareness. They might manifest as or feelings of deservingness or undeservingness around receiving gifts or comfort around others. The holidays can act as a magnifying glass, intensifying these subconscious beliefs and their associated emotions. So, the holidays and the self worth. Holidays often involve giving and receiving, which can trigger subconscious beliefs about what we believe that we deserve. They can stir up old comparisons, how we see ourselves versus others, often fueled by social media and family dynamics. Holiday interactions can also push against our beliefs about our role and the value in our social circles and families. And identifying the challenging subconscious beliefs. This is You do this by start observing your emotional reactions during a holiday scenario. Do you feel undeserving of attention or gifts? Are you uncomfortable with the downtime because you link your work to productivity? Challenge these beliefs by asking yourself, is this truly my belief? Or is it something that I learned from someone else's opinion or a societal expectation? Affirmations can be a powerful tool. Reinforce your worthiness with a phrase like, I am worthy of joy and rest, regardless of my accomplishments or the gifts I give. So now we're going to build new beliefs. Building new beliefs is akin to building new muscles. It takes time and consistent effort. Surround yourself with reminders of your worth. This can be through supportive people, meaningful holiday rituals, a personal achievement. Remember that self-worth is inherent. You don't earn it, you own it. Okay? The holidays are a time to celebrate this, not to question it. Your subconscious beliefs about self-worth don't have to dictate your holiday experience. With awareness and intention, you can rewrite the narrative and step into a holiday season feeling deserving and of all the warmth and the joy that it has to offer. So reflect on how you might let the subconscious belief about self-worth color your past holiday experiences and how you can reshape them. So let's talk about some real life cases. So case study 1, the perfectionist. This is Alex, and every holiday season, Alex is consumed by the need to create the perfect experience. The subconscious barrier here, this is a deep-seated belief that their value is measured by their performance. The result is a meticulously decorated home and a feast fit for royalty. But Alex feels too exhausted to enjoy any of it. Can you relate to that? Then we have case study 2, the ghost of holiday past. Jamie dreads holiday music. Unbeknownst to her, a subconscious barrier is at play, a link between the holiday tunes and a difficult childhood memory. Whenever a carol plays, Jamie's mood plummets, leading to withdrawal from social gatherings. The effect on mood, relationships, and holiday enjoyment. Subconscious behaviors and barriers can dictate mood swings, often leaving individuals confused about their sudden sadness or irritability during what should be a time of happiness. Relationships may suffer as loved ones struggle to understand these mood changes. Alex's need for perfection might cause friction with family whom sidelined, while Jamie's avoidance to music-driven events created distance. The overall enjoyment of the holiday season diminishes. What is meant to be a time of togetherness and joy becomes a period of stress, anxiety, and loneliness. So the subconscious barriers contribute to a cycle of stress. As pressure mounts, so do the barriers, creating a feedback loop. Coping mechanisms emerge, not always healthy. Alex might overindulge in wine to de-stress, while Jamie might cope by becoming overly busy to avoid dealing with the emotions that the music invokes. The holidays, rather than breaking the cycle, often exacerbate them. However, breaking free is possible. So, like I said many times, recognition is key, and identifying these barriers is the first step in dismantling them, being aware of our thoughts, being aware of our feelings. You can reflection and journalize. This can help getting it out, write it on paper. For Alex, recognizing the root of their need for perfection can lead to a conscious decision to prioritize enjoyment over excellence. For Jamie, understanding their trigger allows them to slowly desensitize and create a new association with holiday music. Seeking support is invaluable. Support groups, higher thinking people, open conversations with family can provide tools and understanding needed to remove these barriers. As we recognize and work through these subconscious barriers, we can lighten our emotional load. The holidays can then become a time to truly celebrate, to connect, and to enjoy the season free from the chains of our hidden mind. We now come to a pivotal point in our journey, the recognition of our personal barriers. This is a process of gentle introspection, a conversation with the self that requires honest and openness. Let's begin by finding a comfortable position. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing so, and take 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And as you settle into this moment, ask yourself, what emotions do I feel when I think about the upcoming holidays? Do not judge them or censor any emotions that arise. Simply observe them. And as you reflect on your feelings towards the holidays, consider any changes in your behavior or emotions that occur during the season. Do you find yourself becoming more irritable, anxious, and withdrawn? Pay attention to the physical symptoms as well. Tension in the shoulders, a knot in your stomach, or a headache that seems to have no other cause. Our bodies often speak for our subconscious mind. So now let's take a journey of our self-discovery a step further with some journal prompts. If you're comfortable, keep your eyes closed and envision the answers. Or begin to open your eyes and write them down. So when the holiday decorations start to appear, how does my daily routine or my interactions with others change? What might this tell me about my subconscious barriers? Reflect on a holiday memory that brings up a strong emotion. What is the first feeling that surfaces? Is that feeling linked to the present day holiday anxiety or behavior? Consider the holiday traditions I partake in. Are there any that I do out of obligation rather than enjoyment? What barriers does this sense of obligation represent? Think about last year's holiday season. What were 3 instances where I felt a strong emotional response? Can I identify a pattern or a subconscious belief linked to these responses? And as you ponder these questions, remember that the goal is not to solve or judge anything at this moment, but to simply recognize and acknowledge. This act of recognition is a powerful step towards liberation from the barriers that constrain us. Before we move on, take a moment to acknowledge the courage it takes to embark on this internal quest. Recognizing our barriers is the first step towards lifting them and embracing the holiday season. On the path to overcoming subconscious barriers that shadow our holiday experiences, we equip ourselves with strategies that illuminate and transform our internal landscape. Armed with awareness of our barriers, we now forge the tools to dismantle them. Let's explore some strategies that are both a shield and a compass in the journey through our subconscious terrain. Mindfulness and its benefits. So, mindfulness is the art of being present. It is the practice of anchoring ourselves in the now, fully engaging in the moment. The holiday season whirls with activity, and mindfulness becomes a sanctuary. It offers a break from a cascade of stress and expectation. Benefits include reduced stress, increased emotional regulation, and a deeper connection with ourselves and others. It can transform a holiday chaos into moments of connection and peace. So, techniques for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Affirmations are one. These are positive statements that can, when repeated, can instill new belief patterns. You can begin your day by affirming, I am present and peaceful amidst the holiday bustle. You can do visualization. Picture the holidays as you wish to experience. Imagine interactions flowing smoothly, laughter ringing clearly, and peace pervading your home. Picture this over and over and over again. You can do meditation. Use meditation to calm the holiday noise. Through meditation, you can return to center, making decisions from a place of calm rather than reacting from a place of stress. Cognitive reconstructing. Challenge and replace a negative subconscious script. When you catch yourself thinking, this is too much, pause and reframe it to, I can handle this one step at a time. Catching your thoughts at every single moment is very powerful, and rechanging them to a positive one is tremendous. So you can plan and prioritize. Take charge of your holiday calendar. Prioritize your activities that bring joy and discard the rest. Don't do them. It's okay to say no. Establish your boundaries. Decide in advance how much time you'll spend at events or with demanding relatives. And stick to it. Stick to those boundaries. And just communicate your needs respectfully. You know, it's time to start your boundaries in a, respectful way. Physical activity. Regular exercise can mitigate stress hormones. A brisk walk in the crisp holiday air can do wonders for your mood and your energy levels. And if you need, seek support. Remember that it's okay to seek help. Lean on friends and family or professionals to help navigate the season's challenges. If you'd like a support group, we do have the Soul Formation group that meets twice a month. It's a phenomenal support group, and Dr. Roberts gives amazing information and techniques within this group. So the link for that would be below if you're interested in that. It's a great tool to start becoming part of. We wade deeper into the waters of our subconscious. We find tools designed to mend and mold our inner narrative. These techniques are the allies that help us heal from within. Meditation is an art of silence and stillness. It teaches us to observe our thoughts without attachment, providing clarity and calm. So let's do this. Let's practice. So find a quiet space. Sit comfortably. and close your eyes and focus on your breath. As thoughts come in, acknowledge them and let them float away. Let them float by like a river. As thoughts come, acknowledge them and let them float by like leaves on a river. With each breath, sink deeper into tranquility. Visualize that all your stress is floating away on the river. With each breath, you become more and more relaxed. Each thought is tossed into the river like the leaves falling from the tree. And they float away from you and all your worries. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and feel the relaxation that just emerges into your body after letting all the stress of all those leaves floating down the river. That's a very simple and quick meditation. Visualization is a canvas of our minds where we paint our desires and aspirations. I love doing this on a daily basis. For this, you would begin as you would in a meditation. Then imagine a place that embodies peace for you. Build it into your mind's eye, engaging all your senses. Place yourself within this scene and feel the emotions that arise. Then you have the power of positive affirmations. Positive affirmations act as anchors, holding us steady in turbulent seas. Craft statements that resonate with your desired reality. Only positive things. I am worthy of joy and relaxation. And repeat them morning and night, and whenever you feel that you need a lifeline to the calm. So I invite you to choose one of these techniques just to start, to incorporate into your daily routine, whether it's a grounding presence of meditation, the hopeful panorama of visualization, which I love, or just having the affirmations of positivity within our daily lives. And this helps guide us to a place of healing and peace. So let us turn our attention to the horizon where the glow of the holiday season beckons. With intention and grace, we prepare to weave a tapestry of joy, threading realistic expectations, new traditions, and the strength of community into a fabric of our festive days. So stepping into a holiday season, we carry with us the wisdom to create the time of joy, reflection, and connection. Let's deliberate on how we can set the stage for a heartwarming holiday. Holidays often come with a suit of cinematic expectations. Let's dim the spotlight and bring our focus to what truly matters. Acknowledge what is achievable within your current circumstances. Release the pressure of perfection by embracing the beauty of imperfection. Your holiday doesn't have to look like a postcard to be meaningful. Communicate with your loved ones about what a successful holiday looks like to involve everyone. So traditions are the threads that connect our past, present, and future. It's time to weave new ones that spark joy. Consider traditions that align with your values in the current chapter of your life. Perhaps it's a quiet morning walk on a Christmas day or a night of homemade pizza before the new year. Involve your family and friends creating these traditions. It could be as simple as sharing what you're grateful for or as elaborate as a themed holiday movie marathon. Remember, tradition should be a source of joy, not a chore. So feel free to alter or let go of the ones that no longer serve you. Asking for support when needed is important. The holidays are a dance of give and take, and it's okay to lean on others. Identify areas where you may need support, whether it's help with cooking, shopping, or even just needing someone to talk to. Reach out to your network of friends and family or community services, or join our Soul Formation community. People often want to help, they just need to know how. Consider professional support if you're dealing with feelings of overwhelm or sadness. Therapists or counselors, or even holographic manipulation therapists, provide valuable strategies to navigate the season's emotional landscape. So, as we prepare to bid farewell to this session, take a moment to envision your ideal holiday, one stitched with threads of reality, personalized traditions, and shared burdens. Let this vision guide your preparation, ensuring a season filled with more joy. We're going to embark on a journey inward to release holiday related stress and tap into a wellspring of calm. So, right now, as you are, find a comfortable space, a position, whether it's seated or lying down, and allow your eyes to gently close. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. Hold it and exhale slowly, letting go of all and any tension. And as you continue to breathe deeply and evenly, visualize the stress of a holiday season as a bundle of tangled strings, each one in a different worry or obligation. With every breath, imagine these strings beginning to unwind and unravel, untwist, until they're lying flat and harmless before you. Now see a light, warm and soothing, descending upon these strings that are right in front of you. Watch as it touches each one. And as it does, the strings begin to dissolve, absorbed by the light, until there is nothing left but calm. Breathe in this calm. Let it fill you up, replacing the space where stress once resided. Take a moment to enjoy this feeling of lightness and peace. Remember, this place of serenity is always with you, accessible with just a few conscious breaths. Allow a moment of silence to observe and feel how calm this is to let these strings of stress float away, dissolve in the light. Now, let's gently bring movement back into our fingers and toes as we transition from meditation to real life. Take a moment to observe how calm and peaceful your body feels. This is a simple meditation that you can do on a daily basis whenever you're feeling stress, tension, unease. These are all great tools that you can take, and it only takes a minute and 30 seconds to do. So, as we conclude our session, carry with you the lightness and peace you've cultivated today. Remember, these tools are yours to use whenever you need.